For background, the group was a DM and 5 players, but the one that really matters is Edgelord. My roommate was actually dating said Edgelord at the time. So to start, Edgelord played a character that was essentially Lelouch from Code Geass. This was 3.5e, so yeah, this character had a habit of going around trying to charm / mind control people into doing what he wanted. It began with him just simply trying to sleep with bar maidens. When he couldn't convince them to, well, he'd force them with mind control. So yeah, that started happening. And, as I previously mentioned, his girlfriend was a part of this campaign. To make it even worse, when she would try to flirt or hit on other NPCs, he would get furious with her. Anywho, so mind controlling women becomes a habit, until eventually the DM decides to put his foot down. Sorta. The DM's bright idea was that he would start rolling to determine whether these relations result in children. Some time passes in the game, and Edgelord finds out that he's got a ton of kids out in the world. Edgelord did not like this one bit, and decides that the next logical thing to do is to begin hunting down these women and their children. I mean, you can't have someone to possibly challenge the throne. So for the icing on the cake, when he finds them, he doesn't want to get his hands dirty, so he decides to mind control the mothers into handling their own children. Needless to say, the DM finally forced an alignment change at this point. In case you were wondering, yes, he did mind control the party members a couple of times, but the DM soon shut it down. When the year ended and the campaign drew to a close, this guy really went the extra mile. He invited the DM over to give him a PowerPoint presentation on why the campaign should get a specific ending that was catered specifically to his character. It was essentially the ending of Code Geass. DM told him no, and Edgelord threatens not to show up. DM said, okay. And the guy did not show up, and it ended up being a beautiful ending, so it's pretty much a good thing that he wasn't there to ruin it. This tale is specifically why it took me 4 years to get into D&D. Also, I am happy to say that my roommate is no longer with him, but it did take 2 years of him being an abusive jerk. Doesn't sound like that charming of an individual. I always feel sad when multiple people can't see the signs of a bad player. I feel that a player with mind control abilities is just simply too powerful and can lead to some really bad times. What do you think of this guy?